Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? We're too zoomed in. Let's zoom out a little bit. Hopefully everything is okay. I wanted to be on here like an hour ago, but of course everything was just kind of a little bit weird, and then I got distracted. So here we are. We made it. What's up, Gilgamesh? Welcome, Brawl. How are you guys doing? We have some Cosmic Crucible we need to get doing. And we've got our very first Mephisto that we have to deal with. So that's, you know, super fun. How's it going, Hefe? Good to see you, bud. It was fun playing with you yesterday. That was a lot of fun. Welcome to the Ultimates Club. Yeah, I knew you were going to bother me. I knew it. As soon as I saw that rework, I was like, ah, he's going to rub that in my face forever. Thanks, real life. Appreciate it. We are, I would say, slowly building our Ultimates, but I mean, that's not entirely true. Did you watch Deadpool? I did. I saw it on Saturday night with my wife. I really enjoyed it. I will give absolutely no spoilers, but I will say that I really, really liked it. If you like the MCU, the Fox movies, and Deadpool, you'll really like it. If you don't like any of those things, this is not the one that's going to change your mind. I'm a little bit, I don't know how rewatchable it'll be. Like, so much of the jokes are shock factor that, like, the second, third time through, I just don't know that it'll have any weight to it. He's only geared to 16 because we're low on pieces, and there's an event starting later today, so we're not going to be spending any pieces or any energy on it right now. Our Dark Dimension 7 team is getting there. We only need one more for Iron Patriot, two more for Nightcrawler, Namor, and Leader, and then we're good to go. Into Global, that is. And yes, I got the 7 diamond on him. I figured it's cheap, why not? We're still not spoiling it. No, I'm not going to spoil it now. I'm going to have a conversation. So I do a movie show. I keep thinking of this side camera. I do a movie show with Run 7 on Thursdays. This Thursday, I've got a concert I'm going to, so we're not doing it Thursday. It sounds like we're going to do it Friday morning. I don't know that he's going to have seen the movie by then, but if he has, or if he's okay with it, I might do a spoiler review then. But I want to give people like a week to go see it. I hate spoilers, and I don't want to be... I don't want to ruin it for anybody else, because there's a lot of stuff, as I just mentioned, there's a lot of shock value in this movie. If you know what it is going into it, it's gonna suck. So I don't know, maybe at some point I'll do a solo movie stream, and I will like purposely put spoilers all over the screen, stuff like that, like warnings, not actual spoilers, and then we can have a frank discussion. But I definitely don't want somebody to come here and be like, oh, Cosmic Crucible, and then get it ruined for them. That would be shitty. I'm just waiting until it comes out. It is out. Good morning, Double O Gold. How you doing? You watch Deadpool? Yeah, me. Love my Ultimates. Already using in Arena. We're still not spoiling it. I was an 8 out of 10 for me, maybe an 8.5. That sounds about right. It's not perfect. There's definitely some flaws, but it's very, very good as a one-time view. So here's the thing: my first viewing is probably going to be like an 8 or a 9. I feel like my third viewing might be like a 6.5 or a 7. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know how well it's going to hold up. Comes to a different platform. I see. I'm going again this week. Nice. Tell me how it is the second time. I'm super curious because maybe it holds up perfectly. Maybe there's enough to it. I don't know. My Ultimate's level 1 5-star this morning. He's D2. Yeah, it sounds about right, Gilgamesh. We did that on Saturday morning, I think. He was level 1. We took him up as high as we could, but unfortunately, we're just stuck on gear for gear tier. So we're stuck at gear tier 16. But I think he's level 100. I think he's, yeah, level 100, 7 stars, max ISOs. I don't know if we're gonna start putting diamonds on him because I still want to put diamonds on other people, but at the same time, I was saving to put diamonds for what's his name? Black Knight. But if he's the Black Knight killer, it might not be worth it. It was me versus the number 1 guy in my bracket, and I smoked them. Good morning. Good job, Jacob. We're taking a look. Let's take a look at our bracket here. Okay, so in rankings, I'm shockingly high. Maybe I'm not. Oh, good. Okay, when I looked at it originally, I was like number 2, and I was like, that never happens. So we got 64 million. Let's take a look at what we're going up against. Day number 1 is Red Cobra, ranking 2nd. Fantastic. At 99,000, you can see he's got the Mephisto here, which is terrifying for us. Because not only does that mean he's got Mephisto, that also means he's got a lot of red characters. Yeah, we can see his Nightcrawler, his Peter, his Penny. He's got a big Ultimus. He's Black Knight with 2 diamonds. Actually, okay, so he's got more of his guys on offense, I guess. We're not seeing his Super Skrull. We're not seeing his Apocalypse. We're not seeing his Old Man Logan, which is interesting. Right? Yeah, we don't see his Old Man Logan anywhere. So he's got a lot of offense. I used him this morning in Cosmic Crucible, and he was great against Black Knight. That's kind of the hope. So he's probably going here. These are a lot of gigantic teams. Good God. I'm going to need your guys' help this morning because this is big. For a rating, does rewatchability matter? I mean, movies that have crazy twists don't have that, but they're still really good. I would... Yeah, I think to some extent rewatchability does matter to me. Because having an amazing experience once, like, because a lot of movies that have big twists, generally speaking, hold up, right? Like, if you're thinking about your Sixth Senses, your Usual Suspects, your Primal Fears, like a lot of those movies you can watch a second time because you can start like, oh, this, and like kind of pull all the threads apart and see if they still work and see if they still make sense. But if a movie with a shocking ending, I think holds up a little bit less poor than a movie with a twist ending. I don't know. I think if a movie is well constructed enough, it can be good the first time and good the second, third, fifth, 10th time. I don't know that it would lower my overall rating of the movie. Like when I rate movies, I don't necessarily have a rewatchability category per se, but I do want to be able to enjoy the movie multiple times. Sixth Sense is a movie you can't watch only once. Yeah, you kind of need to, once you go through it once, you're like, oh, I have to see how they made that work. My Illuminati is missing a Hank and a Captain Britain, so I'm not entirely sure that's true for me. All right, room number 1 Looking like Masters of Evil, probably with Apocalypse. But if we can switch that out for like a Doom or something, I wouldn't be sad about it. Room number 2, correct me if I'm wrong, is going to be a sack, and then probably a Superior 6. Three is an interesting mixture. Speaking of movie, when is the new show going up? I'm going to promote it like crazy for you. Great question. I saw your Facebook post and I appreciated that. It should probably be today. Like probably when I'm done this. Honestly, I forgot about it. I was going to do it this morning. Like last night I was thinking like, oh, I'll put that up this morning. I've already got the thumbnail made. You've got the video. I just need to basically download it from you and upload it to YouTube is all I really need to do. Make up a description. But other than that, and then I just got busy, like my system, the sound was a little bit messed up, so I was busy working on that. And then I was like, it's already 10 o'clock. I gotta get going because I've got a hard out today. So, but I can do it after this, and I definitely want to get it up soon. As soon as possible is the actual answer to your question. Four. I've seen Secret Defenders, never Superior 6, but I guess it should work. My Secret Defenders are on defense. So I honestly, I might need to go back and rework my defense after today. What's up, Razors? How you doing today? Of course. I have not seen it all the way through, no. I don't know that I'm going to sit and watch it all the way through. We'll see. Maybe on a car ride or something. That would be a great room for Superior, or those guys, but we don't have them. All right, that can be Tangled. Oh, what's the guy's name that takes them away? Not Nova. Shit. He's on the new Canadian team. Takes away revives. North Star. So there's gonna be North Star with something. Tangled, Nova. Kestrel and Infinity Man. Morning, Dadpool. How you doing, bud? It's good to see you. I would recommend watching it all the way through so you guys can learn from it, because I did notice that when you're not talking, you guys zone out. Edit those moments out of the video. I hope you didn't leave that in. All right, we have our Cabal to put somewhere. I have to use my Illuminati, and I'm kind of thinking Illuminati with Old Man Logan in room number 4. Keeping in mind, I do not have Hank Pym or the other guy, so we'll probably have to use Iron Man, which is kind of shite. Or I could use my Illuminati as one of the sacks into room number 2, because they're going to be shit. So maybe if we just sack with them, that still technically counts as using them. And then we don't have to potentially lose somewhere else. I did most of them out, but it was hard to cut all of them. Fair enough. What I saw, I liked, so maybe I'll get sucked in. It's just, it's a little weird listening to your own voice. Like, I know other people like Run 7 and Duelim and some other people will actually go through their entire streams after they're done streaming it and cut out all the best parts to make clip shows. That sounds amazing because the clip shows are hilarious, but also like, I do not have that time or desire to just go back and watch myself for 2, 3, 4 hours. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not that narcissistic. I don't know. Okay, Old Man Logan, potentially with the Illuminati, North Star. What can we run with North Star? Hilariously, we could run Dormammu into them and make sure we get our revives, have the North Star to get rid of their revives. I don't know if that's good, but it's kind of fun. We do Pegasus with North Star? Potentially? And then just replace Kestrel and Infinity Man on the last room? With like Omega Red and something? Big time, maybe? It feels weird, but okay, we're gonna go with it. Cabal. Is this the one where they don't get? Oh no, it's not. Okay. All right. So potentially. I think I'm going to save room number 2 for last so that I know what I've got available to me to sacrifice. Because if I still have heavy hitters left to sacrifice, I might as well bring in good things to sack. And then worst case scenario, maybe they can kill like one guy off or something before they get obliterated. Whereas if I was to do it right now, I'd throw in like absolute dog trash. Is dog trash the thing? Whatever. All right. How well do you think? Just out of curiosity, let's take a look at them real quick. And then where's Alpha Flight? Oh, he's pretty low, actually. That's a massive punch up. Even if we did do that to get rid of their revives, I think we still get pretty smashed on that. That's not great. I guess the other question is how many points we're actually going to get from using Alpha Flight, and is it actually going to push the needle as far as where we're at here? Because let's see if it's even worth it to throw away a fight. Which event is it? Is it Adamantium's Forever? What's up, Wonderful D? OG Diamond Dave, good to see you, bud. All right, Batman Cosmic Crucible. So we're gonna finish that off. So that's another 800 points. Illuminati Gear Tier 17 is 200 points per, and I've got 3 of them at that level, so that's another 600 points. Gear Tier 18, I think I got 3 of them at that level as well, so that's around 4, 6, 1,200 points. I have none of the Gear Tier 19. Okay, so it's only another 2,600 points. So how far away am I from leveling up? Not anywhere close. So it's not actually really worth it for me to use the Illuminati because I'm not likely to get to this next milestone because I kind of was lazy this week. So if we don't have to use Illuminati, I don't think I really want to because I don't think with Hank they're all that good. Without Hank, sorry. They're nothing without Hank? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about. Okay, so North Star can strip the revives, but then is Pegasus good enough to take on Hive Mind? Or because North Star's a little bit lower, is he going to go down into the red fairly quickly and then Carnage is just going to go to town? We're not likely to use Lizard, so we'd have access to Lizard if that means anything. We still have the Eternals. Never tried them versus Hive Mind? We still have access to Quicksilver. Most of Hive Mind sees with Skrull? Yeah. My Hive Mind's on defense, unfortunately. Which, honestly, I should probably change, because that the Hive Mind was good for, like, week 1, and then everybody figured out how to beat it, so it's not even really much of a stepping stone at this point. I guess it does pull an Apocalypse, but, eh. All right. I don't think we're winning today anyways because we have to sacrifice twice. So the absolute best we can do is relatively low, and he's got us beat by like 30 million points. So my guess is he's going to walk all over us. So we still have to try and do the best we can, obviously, but I don't mind if there's a little bit of sciencing going on this week, or today at least, because I don't know. This is going to be a major stopgap for us. If we win today, it's because he didn't play, essentially. I put them on room 6, not room 2, so the APOC Vulture comp doesn't work there. Oh, good to know. Okay, that's a thought. All right, so let me know what you think. We're thinking... What's up, Midnight? You had a 60 million punch up? That's disgusting. Did you win? Room number 1, MOE with APOC. Room number 2, Sack Superior 6. Room number 3, Cabal with Zemo. Room number 4, Old Man Logan potentially with Illuminati, but I'm okay with switching that. Maybe Old Man Logan and Ultimus with Illuminati. Room number 5, North Star with Pegasus. And room number 6, Tangled, Nova, Omega Red, and Big Time Spider-Man. Honestly, if you're punching up 60 million and you made it even close, that's pretty damn good in my book. That's as close to a win as you're going to get. I mean, shy winning. Never mind. You know what I mean. Come on.
I won a 20 mil punch down, super proud.
1 second. That's awesome, man. Won a 20 million punch down, super proud. I just read the first part. I just assumed it was gonna be a 20 million punch up. Nicely done. I made 48,120. Oh. I have a 68 million punch up today versus Lanolin from Legion. Gross. You could Cabal 2 and get creative on 3 and try for a one-shot. So here's the problem. Yes, I could. I could try Cabal in 2. If it doesn't work, then I think I'm fucked, because I either waste my Cabal because I have to get the double exhaust, or if I back out, then I'm screwed because I won't get the double exhaust. So is it worth it to quote unquote play it safe, or to try for the one shot and pray? Because what does the Cabal team look like that could potentially beat this? At least they're bringing lube. Cabal Tits game. Oh, so that's 2 teams. So I need to bring in, because then that messes up what I do in 1 and what I'm going to do somewhere else, and it might not work. But if it does work, we go for Glory and we get a Mephisto killed in 1 round. Oh, I do like Glory. God, I do like Glory. Okay, if we decide to go for Glory, what do we do in room number 1? Because we won't have MOE there. And what do we do in room number 3? Because we won't have Cabal there. I'm getting fisted. That's the problem. Glory is good. Glory fisted? No, I've got Superior 6. I've got access to Superior 6. I had a 60 million punch up today for Mephisto, a loss. Went for the Glory, but lost on efficiency. What league am I in? I'm in Platinum 3, I think. We're fighting for Diamond here. Superior 6 runs room number 1. Okay, so Superior. So I was originally gonna double sack 2 and put Superior 6 there. So if we move Superior 6 to 1, let's just have a hypothetical list. Superior 6, 2. We're gonna try for Cabal Tits, which is just what we're calling it now. We know that Kang is the important part, but it's just funnier. What do we do in 3? And then nothing in 4, 5, or 6 really changes potentially. So what can beat 3? My new Warriors is not very big. How much? My new Warriors is like 18, 1.8. I mean, we could bolster the new Warriors a little bit. I'm not terribly sad about that. I think we got some cash in the bank. Should still one if all T4s. All T4s, most T4s, some T4s, one T4, most T4s. Actually, she's got a surprising amount of T4s. Let me guess, 3 is the one people actually like. Oh, they like all of the T4s on her. But she's also the person that gets cut the most. Could do special from Firestar, but not a must. Special, not ultimate. What do they even do? 50% piercing to primary and adjacent targets on Crucible offense. Apply trauma and heal block to primary and adjacent targets. That seems really good. Piercing primary targets and secondary targets, flip 3 positives to negatives. Do special from Firestar, but not must. Your ult is ready. Duh. Yes, good call. All right. Good God, you guys are talking me into a death trap. Whatever, it's day 1. We can lose here. For science. Okay. Let's take a look at this. So room number 1, Superior 6. Room number 2, Cabal Tits. Room number 3, New Warriors, full New Warriors, not switching anybody. Room number 4, Old Man Logan, Illuminati, and this Ultimus. Can't even think of his name. Room number 5, Pegasus with North Star. And room number 6, Tangled, Nova, Old Man Omega Red, and Big Time. Is that even remotely? Old Joe Rogan. I agree with that. I agree that Old Man 5 is the one that I'm like, eh. I mean, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. We'll have access to Vol. We'll have access to Eternals. We'll have access to Lizard. Pegasus. Dormammu. We can bring Dormammu in. Give our guys a second chance at life. The North Star will steal their revives. We'll have a Dormammu to give our guys revives. Oh, that's a good point. We were going to use Apocalypse in room number 1 with Masters of Evil, but if we're switching that to Superior 6, we're not using an Apocalypse. So North Star, Apocalypse, Dormammu, Val, Kestrel here in 5. Just like big shit. Red Hulk over Vol. I just leveled him up to 100. He was 95 for the longest time, so he is a little bit bigger now, which is nice. Hand minions, no balls. No. Okay, so let's go Old Man Logan, Ultimus, and Illuminati. Let's go North Star, APOC. What else do we say? Kestrel, Dorm, and Red Hulk. That makes sense. Red Hulk and APOC. That's a good combo. And then 6 will be Tangled, Nova, Omega Red, Big Time. Vulture, Red Hulk, APOC, Emma, Nova. In that situation, we're dealing with a lot of these guys twice, right? I mean, I guess APOC can kill things dead. Nova can as well. Fair enough. I'm still gonna do this room last, I think. If just to build tension, if nothing else. How do I beat Mephisto with Cabal? Just out of curiosity. Like, is it just all in on Mephisto? I don't even know his kit that well. I've never used him or gone against him. He's a gear to a 19. I can assume he's got all of his T4s. Try primer for 80%. Let's see what his passive is. That's going to be the important part. Character cannot be revived. That's good. While this character is alive, allies and enemies cannot be revived. That's bad. On spawn, if this character is not a clone and does not have 2 or more exhausted, gain 666% speed until this character's first turn. If this character has any mythic enemies, gain charged. On this character's first turn, if this character is not a clone, become empowered. The first time this character gains stun, clears stun, and heals self and all allies for 20% of this character's max health. When this character or an ally drops below 20% of max health, apply stealth and 1 death proof to this character. That's not a first time, that's just in general. That sucks. He shouldn't take a turn? Okay. All in Mephisto. Just a suggestion, Rulk removes revives. All right, I think we have a game plan. I don't know if it's a good one, but we got one. All right, let's record a video. Hello. All right. Oh, I'm way over. I don't feel good. I'll feel good when it's over. Actually, you know what? Let's keep those on just because. Unlimited power! Oh. All right, and if we go to gameplay, make sure that all of the alerts, yeah, the alerts are all off there. Perfect. I'm going to write that prediction down to see how close we can get. 50,136. By Brazers. All right. Sorry, guy. The alerts are off. Let's actually pin that. There we go. Good call. Because, yeah, we've never used Superior 6 in this room. Are we going to just want everybody as a raider? I believe on defense they were entirely I'm probably going to use Lizard here. So Lizard stays a skirmisher. And Goblin Classic, you're saying skirmisher? Interesting. Okay, so he's got that. Actually, let's just bump it up. He's only got it at 4. So 2 raiders, 2 skirmishers. Do we stay healer or do we go raider? Oh, okay. So he's going to start the match with charge and he can't get ability blocked. So yeah, it doesn't. Okay. So we can leave him as a healer. He's just fine. This looks okay to everybody? Ha! Good call. Oh, pro streamer. Pro fucking streamer. Oh my god. Green Goblin, Skirmisher, Lizard, Skirmisher, Doc Ock, Healer, Craven, Raider, Spider Slayer, Raider. Jesus Christ. Yeah, considering him with charge means you can't really they can't get ability blocked anyways. They might as well just have them be what they're gonna be. Alright. Who are we going up against? Red Cobra. That was recording that whole time. That's all stuff that can be edited out. Cool. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Mongoli Show. Today we're doing Cosmic Crucible, Season 9, Week 3, Day number 1. We're going up against Red Cobra. He's got us beat by about 30 million TCP, and he's got a Mephisto, which not only means that we're going to have a serious fight on our hands, but also means he's going to have a lot of Gear Tier 19 characters that we're going to have to really work our way through. Let's jump in and see what his defenses look like. Go to gameplay. All right, in room number 1, he's got the pretty standard Extreme X-Men. He's got his Nightcrawler Gear Tier 19. He's got Rogue right in the middle. And then room number 2, he's got the Mephisto that we're worried about. He's got them surrounded by Spider Society. It was a little interesting. We are going to attempt to one-shot this because, you know, no guts, no glory, just to see if we can. And if we can't, we're really in rough shape, but we'll try it out. Room number 3, we've got an Ultimus and a Silver Surfer. Both of them, their reworks are now live, as well as Tangled Web and a Sasquatch. Room number 4, we've got the entire Out of Time team. Room number 5, we've got Dormammu along with the Hive Mind remnants. And room number 6, we've got a Quick Hold. Pretty standard old team. So let's jump in and see what we're going to do. A lot of these teams are very, very large, all pushing the 3 million mark. So there's not a single room here that we can take lightly. Let's see how we do. All right, so room number 1, we're going Superior 6. Not with Vulture. So let's put Lizard over here. No. Let's rewind that. And grab this guy. Any last minute changes before we hit play? Didn't you guys... who told me like 10 seconds ago to make him a skirmisher? I swear to God. Brazers, you said Green Goblin Classic to skirmisher. Now you're changing it to striker or raider? All right. Fortifier for everyone. No, double O gold. I might be Ron Burgundy, but even I've got my limits. Oh, okay. So I missed it. Gotcha. All right, for room number 1, we're going to use our Superior 6 versus their Extreme X-Men. This is because we're going to actually want pieces of our Masters of Evil in a different room. Now, we're not too worried about our team having all be Raiders or anything like that, because Green Goblin's going to start off with a charge, and because he has a charge, him and his teammates cannot gain, well, his Superior 6 teammates, let's be specific, can't gain stun or ability block. So it doesn't matter that this room is going to give out ability blocks, because we won't be able to get them, and we should go fast enough that we're going to hopefully kill them before it really matters or he runs out of charges. That's the game plan, at least. Let's jump in and see how we do. Okay, I've got the music on so I can hear it, but you guys can't, but it's still just a little loud in my ears. I'm going to just turn that down a bit just so it's mildly distracting. This is still a tricky fight. Somebody's saying this is a pretty easy win, but I'm not as... Yeah, Focus Forge is generally the main thing. Yeah, let's see how we do. All right, the name game is taking out Forge as fast as humanly possible, so we're just going to focus on him and try and get rid of him if we can. Got some heal blocks out on the battlefield, which I like. Forge is down pretty hard. Tackle enemies. A couple of them have evades. Copy and clear all positive effects. This one's unavoidable. I think we just want to hit everybody, though. She's already got an ability block, unfortunately, but it's still just a great attack, so let's go for it. That got rid of the Forge, which is brilliant for us, so that's already half the game plan right there. If we can get rid of the Nightcrawler fairly quickly, he's got the ability block on currently. If we can get rid of him before that ability block goes away, that would be amazing. Let's grab ourselves a Shocker. And we're stuck behind a taunt, so we have to go into her, but it does hit everybody. So Cyclops is dead, which is brilliant. She no longer has the taunt, so now we can focus on the elf. Gambit just died to splash damage, which is always a fantastic thing. Nope, she got the thing back, so she's back behind taunt. Cannot be blocked, dodged, or counterattacked, so let's go straight for her. That got rid of Rogue. This was a very easy fight, assuming Nightcrawler doesn't just, like, go off on us here. We still have all 5 of our members. They've only got the Nightcrawler left. Let's just make sure we can end this quickly and move on to the next room. There we go. 5-0. I like it. Room number 2. Let's go. All right. I lied. We're not going to do room number 2. We're going to leave room number 2 for last, build some tension up, see how we do. All right, room number 2 is the Mephisto room. We're actually going to save that for later. I want to make sure that I can clear everything else and then decide if we're going to go hard with Cabal or if we're going to sack, and then go with Cabal. So we're actually going to skip it to go to room number 3. And then room number 3, we're talking about new warriors, right? Let's spend a minute, I think. There we go. God, they're still very low. If she manages to get to 5 charges, who are we taking out in one hit? Like, who's the big threat here? Is it Ultimus or Surfer? I'm hoping by the time we get to there, Sasquatch is dead, so we're not stuck behind a taunt. Try to take out Weaver first. All right, so Weaver is the priority? Okay. All right, for room number 3, this is their room with Sasquatch, Tangled Web, and the 2 new reworks to the Annihilator team. Now, I've not gone up against Silver Surfer or an Ultimus. I might not have ever gone against an Ultimus, to be honest, but I haven't gone against them since the reworks. We're trying something here with the new Warriors team. I'm thinking we're going to be able to go fast enough. This shouldn't be too much of an issue, but I do have to respect that their Silver Surfer is quite large with 2 diamonds on him, and Ultimus is a bit of a threat, so we'll have to see. This could be a really, really interesting room, or this could just absolutely annihilate it. Let's jump in and see what happens. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Gokumon. Unfortunately, all the alerts are off because we're running a show. I guess the lights are still on. You get to see the lights. But I appreciate it. Damn staff meeting. Missed most. But isn't Surfer going to go before Cloak and Dagger? I don't know. We're going to see what happens here because I've never gone against some of these characters. But chat seems to be convinced this is a good match, and I do like my new warriors, so here we go. All right, so as per, like, obviously we are stuck behind the taunt from Sasquatch. There's a decent chance this is going to get rid of it. What's up, Doctor? Did not get rid of the taunt, but did give him a couple of bleeds, so that's okay. Unfortunately, we do now have all of the charges on from her, sorry. So we are still going to do the ultimate, although we'd love to do it on somebody in the middle so it'll hit multiple people. We are going to do it here anyways because it will still hit the 2 of them. Not ideal, but still pretty damn good. The taunt is surviving, but he's going to be pretty hurt. We're going to do this to spread some bleeds around. Again, we'd love to do it to somebody not on the far end, but it kind of just is what it is. There we go. We finally got rid of the taunt and the Spider-Man 2099, so that's not terrible. Let's aim at... what's her name? Spider Weaver. See if this will land. Sasquatch goes down, which is excellent. She's now blinded, which I'm very happy about. This is doing pretty well. I'm not sad about what's going on so far. We did lose Gwenpool. I didn't actually see that happen, so I'm not sure who did that, unfortunately. They're both blinded already. We're going to apply slow and defense down. Tara, end up Jason. Yes, we're going to hit all 3 of them here, so we might as well. I kind of want to get rid of Ultimus if I can. Although Spiderweaver... There we go. Okay, Spider Weaver went down anyways. Ultimus is down. It's just the Silver Surfer at this point. It's a 4-on-1, but he is gigantic, so we do still have to respect his power. I'm not sad about this, but this could still go poorly for us. I think we win regardless. I just want to do it as efficiently as possible, and there's a good chance he's still gonna potentially take another one or two of us out. Never mind. Okay, perfect. Well, not perfect. We lost a character, but pretty damn good. Considering that was a theory test, we weren't really sure what was going to happen there. I'd say that was a win. If my new warriors were even bigger, it would have just gone that much better. But my new warriors are a little bit small, and I'm not really building them at the moment. So that's where they're at. And I'd say that was a win. Gwenpool Taunt gave Ultimate Speed Bar, and he just destroys her with buff. Oh, gotcha. All right. Boop. Boop. Honestly, I'm kind of picturing these two basically just winning the match. And we're just going to throw some Illuminati characters on there for the sake of gaining the points for the event that's on right now. Where's Shuri? Ooh, she's further down than I thought. There we go. Like this guy should do wonderfully against Black Knight and those two. Like those two both have taunts, which will just make him go crazy. Old Man Logan is going to do Old Man Logan things. It is still a pretty significant punch up, but I think this is going to work out so well. I don't know. People talk about him like he's the Black Knight killer. I haven't used him against Black Knight. I'm going off of other people's words, but I'm open to suggestions if people think there's a better option here. Well, to some extent, I'm open to suggestions. Room number 4? Oh, we were going to use Cabal somewhere else. We got a Mephisto we have to deal with. We're saving Cabal for that. Three Diamond Striker with Gear Tier 18 will not kill him, but might hurt. From my experience, but I think this will win. Are you talking about from Ultimus? Because Ultimus is 7 red star. He's not 3 diamonds. And he's... Wait, 1 Avengers it is then. Oh, clearly. Yeah. Good call. I think these two are good. It's the 3 in the middle that I'm not in love with. We're not using Doom anywhere else. If that was a legitimate suggestion, I'm not opposed to it. We aren't using Doom anywhere else, right? Yeah, we don't have Doom anywhere else. Like that. Oh. My Ultimus is level 100, 7 red, but he's only gear tier 16 because we're just missing some gear. Is Old Man Logan, like, he's going to be able to stun him, is he not? Or potentially. I mean, maybe not because he's got resistance, but... I am not using Val anywhere. I'm using Vulture. We're not currently using any of these people anywhere else, so this could work. I'll do my best. All right, for room number 3, we've got their entire Out of Time team, including a 2-diamond gear tier 19 Black Knight, which is a little terrifying. We're going to bring in our Ultimus, who is level 100, 7 red stars, but unfortunately only gear tier 16. He's a little bit too low. So we're going to bring in a Dr. Doom and an Old Man Logan to help him out. Now, Old Man Logan will probably do most of the heavy lifting on this match. If Dr. Doom could do his ultimate and take somebody for the ride, fantastic. And we've just got Val and Quicksilver as heavy hitters that'll kind of just work as well with this team. This is still a punch up about 600,000 points, but I think we're going to do okay here. Really, Black Knight is the only thing we're worried about. If we can just focus fire on him, kind of get rid of him as fast as possible, the rest of the team should crumble nicely. Let's jump in and see if we can make this work. Target primary adjacent opportunity, copy clear positive effects, excluding stealth and taunt from each target. Apply regeneration. Apply additional regeneration to self and all annihilator allies. Boop. All right, now here's the big question. Is this going to do what I want it to do? It did not. Fair enough. All right, but we did get rid of the taunt, but I think we still just want to focus fire on him anyways, especially she's a striker and he's the only one with vulnerable, so that's good for us. Get a couple of attacks in. He does have his ability block on now, which is excellent, as well as trauma. So let's just keep pounding into him. Unfortunately, we are stuck behind a taunt over there, but that's okay. We're gonna do the ultimate with Ultimus. Giggity. Giggity is the wrong term there, but whatever. All right, they're just trading taunts back and forth. Now we can do our claws out. Getting lots of bleeds everywhere. Val's starting to get pretty hurt. Dr. Doom not quite able to take the ride just yet, unfortunately. I'm not entirely sure he's going to survive long enough to do his ultimate. So maybe we... I think we just queue special just on the off chance. Nope, Doom went down, unfortunately. As did his bot. There we go. Now we've got a stunned Black Knight. That's actually pretty decent. And we got rid of Peggy, so they've got no revives coming. So that's wonderful for us. If we can just deal with the Black Knight at this point, we should be laughing. We can go Old Man Logan again. Black Knight is down. Captain America is down. The whole team just fell apart. Oh, man, it was looking a little sketchy there for a second. I'm not going to lie. But Old Man Logan did Old Man Logan things. We walked away with the win. We did lose one character, but I'll take it. We're moving on to the next room. Old Man Logan MVP. You're damn right. Oh, my goodness. All right. Now, this room, we were sketchy on it first, but we did come up with a better plan for it. So we're going to go APOC, Kestrel, Red Hulk, Dormammu, whoop, and North Star. Even as I'm saying this, I'm thinking I might change this team up a little bit. But let's get them all on screen at first and just take a look at it. North Star takes all the revives away. Also, Apocalypse kills you where you can't come back. Red Hulk can kill you where you can't come back. Kestrel can kill you where you can't come back. Basically, the whole team takes revives away, is what I'm saying. I have MLF on defense. All right, give me 1 second. I forgot to do something. It's probably too late to matter, but whatever. I need to get in the habit of doing this. Oh, studio. So frustrating. There's got to be a better way to do that, but oh well. So I'm getting Black Panther today. 10,000%. Oh, Battle Pass. I'm getting the Battle Pass today, 10,000. Yeah. Now that we're getting an Ares, you mean? Seems worth it. Red Hawk special with APOC takes revives from 3 people already. Easy match. Didn't see North Star as I typed. So I'm getting Battle Pass. If they get speed, Hive Mind that is, it's going to be a bit dicey. North Star is the smallest person, but I think we'll be okay. North Star, I want to say he's level 100, gear tier either 17 or 18, but he's only like 5 red stars. Let's take a look. 341, level 100. Gear tier 18. Like, he's not small. Well, I guess he is small compared to what we're fighting. If you can control Void Knight, North Star will be okay. Red Hulk gives Apocalypse additional life, right? They have a bonus if they're staying beside each other. They get something, but speed up. Okay. All right, for room number 5, we've got a Hive Mind. All right, from number 5, we've got Hive Mind with Dormammu. So they're going to have revives, but we're going to bring in our North Star, who's going to take all their revives away, all as well as Apocalypse, along with Red Hulk and Kestrel, all have attacks where you can kill people where they can't revive from. And we're going to bring in our own Dormammu just for fun so that we get some revives. Now, obviously, Apocalypse can't get revived from that, but the other 3 will gain that benefit. So even though this is a tiny bit of a punch-up, I think we're going to be doing okay. We are going to clear all of their revives, hopefully, fingers crossed. So we'll only have to fight them once. The only thing is Red Goblin does have a charged, and even though we can clear all their revives, we can't do anything about that charged. So if we let the Red Goblin live long enough, he could bring somebody back, but that's only one-time thing, and it's only one character. We're not super concerned about that. Getting rid of all the Dormammu revives is the main point, and controlling Void Knight is going to be super important here. Let's jump in and make this happen. Yeah, so they are right beside each other, so we're good there. Let's go. Oh. All right, so Void Knight's going to go first. He's going to pull all of us in close to each other. Unfortunately, North Star's already taking a bit of a hit, which is a little unfortunate because if we get down low enough, their Carnage is going to go absolutely insane. Hopefully, this should clear all of the revives. It only cleared 2. It only cleared 2 revives. That's not great for us. That could have definitely been better. One of our characters is already dead, which means they're going to get a nasty little speed up. This could be poor. We're going to go for their... If we kill Red Goblin, that gets rid of their 1 revive. I don't think he'll come back from his revive with a charge. I could be wrong on that. He does have the vulnerable, though, so we will get the double attack in there. Oh, he won't come back from this attack regardless. Never mind. Never mind. So that gets rid of him and his revive, which is really nice for us. Let's pull the ultimate here, trying to get rid of Void Knight. Did some pretty decent damage on him. This will hit people around him, right? Pillars, attack primary and adjacent targets. So we do want to get rid of Carnage, and this will hit Void Knight as well, so that feels pretty good. If we can get rid of Void Knight with this attack, it did. Perfect. Now, if we can get rid of Carnage, that's their speed up mechanic, which will do well for us. They don't have any revives on anybody left anymore. Carnage is down. She's stunned, so let's go for Dormammu, and this is pretty easy. And we actually managed to keep all of our characters alive, so that's a great one for us. Oh, she did have a revive. My apologies. Missed that. It was still the right attack. It was still what we could have done, but the fight's not quite over yet. I mean, it is, but it's not. There we go. Okay, so all 5 of our players survived. None of theirs did. It wasn't as clean as I was hoping it would look, but in the end, we still have survived with all 5 members, which I accept. Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all. All right, this is going to be the big question mark regardless. This should be a nothing of a fight. So we're entangled. Let's put you in the middle, you off to the side, something like that. Sorry, guys. I gotta run to the washroom real quick. I'm gonna throw you on ads. Don't go anywhere. And if you haven't already, hit the follow button. Be right back. Does that work? I think that worked. Let's go for all the people who are subscribed or watching on YouTube. Where is it? There. Hey, guys. If you're at all like me, that after a long day of work, commuting, streaming, editing, hanging out with family, I sometimes just don't have the brain power left over to think about what I want to make for dinner, let alone go through a big heavy cookbook and actually find a recipe that looks good, make sure I've got all the ingredients I need in the house. It can be a lot. That's where HelloFresh comes in. HelloFresh is a delivery service that brings food directly to your house, and you get to actually pick the meals you want, pick the diet you're looking for, the stuff that's going to be best for you and your family, and they will deliver everything directly to your home. All the ingredients, everything you need, it all comes in one convenient package once a week, and you're good to go. If you head over to HelloFresh.com, you get to choose exactly what meals you want. How many people you want to have. We have 4 people in our family. Meals per week, we're just going to go with 3 here. And you can actually choose what kind of a menu you want. We're going to go with quick and easy because sometimes that's all I've really got time for. Now, don't worry. If you saw that price tag and you're like, that's a little bit out of my budget, don't worry. I've got you covered. Well, first off, this is in Canadian. So if you're American, it's going to be a little less off the bat. But if you use my promo code here, which I'll leave in the description below, hit that apply button, you can see you're going to get their menu for about half price of what it originally was, including free shipping, which is a pretty great deal. And the nice thing about this is you can actually cancel anytime you want. So if you only want to do this for like 1 week just to give it a test drive, go for it. Cancel it right away. No worries whatsoever. Now, unfortunately, this promo code is only good for people who have never tried HelloFresh before. So if you're an existing customer, sorry, I can't help you out there. But if you've never tried HelloFresh and you're on the fence about it, this might be for you. Now, once you make your order, give it a couple of days. It'll arrive on your front door. You'll actually be able to get everything you need in one box, and it's all separated easily. So when you decide which menu item it is you want to create for dinner that night, you can grab the one bag you need, the recipe card. You don't need to worry about a big, heavy cookbook. You don't need to worry about going to the grocery store to make sure you've got something. Everything you need for that is right in the box. It's absolutely wonderful. Takes all of the guesswork out of it, which is exactly what I don't want to be thinking about at 5 o'clock at night when my kids are hungry. I just want to know that I've got everything I need for them. So head on over to HelloFresh.com, pick your menu items, use my promo code. You'll be eating better and you'll be feeling better. Again, that's HelloFresh.com. Hey, sorry about that. All right. Guardian for red. I don't know if that's necessary. I'm pretty happy with this team. We're going to give another, I think everybody comes back from ad break in like 6 seconds. So we'll just give them a second and then we'll go from there. All right. Ad break over. You should all be back now. Hopefully. So this is maybe the closest fight we've had at only being like 20,000 points down. We've done this fight enough. We kind of know what we need to be doing here. I think we're totally fine. Leaves us with some decent options just in case Cabal Kang doesn't work in room number 2. We do have like a couple of things left over that are still pretty beefy. I don't think anything that's going to matter against Mephisto, but at least they're big enough to give it a chance. We'll see. All right, for room number 6, we're going up against their quick hold. There's wow, what is it called? Darkhold? Darkhold. All right, for room number 6, we're going against their quick hold. This is Darkhold with Quicksilver in it. We're going to be bringing our Tangled Web along with Nova, Big Time Spider-Man, and Omega Red. This is a fairly tried and true composition to work against this team, and it does work out pretty well. This is our closest fight at being only about 20,000 down. So we're going to be able to steal their Death Proof and survive a couple of their hits with our charges. We should make it so they can't really touch us, and then we should be able to go to town on these people. We do want to make sure that we're kind of controlling their Quicksilver and not getting stuck behind their taunt. Other than that, this should be a nice, easy fight. All right. All right, we're going to put the disrupted on. Wait, does this give slow? We don't want to give slow. No, he's not charged, so it's just going to be disrupted and evade. We can't flip any of their positives. Anyways, okay, so we're going to go with... We're going to go with disrupted onto Quicksilver, which lands, which is nice. We're going to attack everybody, but do basically nothing there. We're going to try and take the... Well, not going to try. We're going to take the death proof and give it to all of us, giving us a little bit more sustainability, which is really nice. Let's go with the attack into Quicksilver as he's the one with the vulnerable. Bring him down, stunning him. It does bring in the what's her name, which is a little unfortunate, but so be it. They're going to get a couple of ultimates off. The ability block on Omega Red is really unfortunate. Oh, I thought that killed the Quicksilver in one hit. I was like, that's pretty all right with me, but oh well. Now, we haven't actually... I was saying this is a really tried and true fight. I haven't actually done this fight in this room with these room rules. This was a tried and true fight last season. And again, the ability block on Omega Red was really unfortunate there, but they do still all have their... wow, whatever this is called. Safeguard. So I don't know how much it would have mattered anyways. Stuck behind the Wong taunt. Okay. We lost our 2099. We're getting a little low on some others, unfortunately. For a fight that I was cocky about, this is going probably the poorest of any of the fights so far today. I say so far because we still have that nasty Mephisto to deal with, but... All right, the charges help. Get rid of the ability block, my guy. You've got to survive this. There we go. All right. None of our characters have the ability block anymore. This, if it lands, should stun him, which is nice. Not necessarily the character we want to stun, but better than nothing. We don't have the taunt on him anymore, which is really good. And we lost our Nova, unfortunately. Okay. Attack's unavoidable. So we could hit him even though he's got the evades. He does have the vulnerable, so we get to hit him multiple times. This doesn't do anything stupid, right? Okay. There we go. That's about time. Stop it. Good. That did nothing. Or not enough. Quicksilver's down, which is good. Let's go here. Somebody brought up a good point that we're actually running pretty low on time, so we're going to need to speed this up a little bit. Wong is down, which is good, so we're not going to get stuck behind another taunt. Let's just go all in on Morgan Le Fay for now. Let's just do that just to speed this up because we need this to go as fast as possible. The Scarlet Witch is unfortunate, but not a big problem because she won't come back after the second round. We're definitely not winning this round. Oh, damn it. I was hoping we'd at least clear Morgan Le Fay, but unfortunately that didn't happen. And we lost an Omega Red. Okay, that's really unfortunate. I think there's a couple of misplays there for sure, but the timing became an issue. We just weren't able to control Quicksilver quite fast enough, and then we got stuck behind a Wong taunt, and Quicksilver was able to like completely revive. Should have stunned the Wong with Nova versus Alt. Yeah. Agreed. That would have been very much better. Did you alt Quicksilver and then stun him with Weaver? So we went with, I think Big Time went first, and yes, we did ultimate on him. But then, no, we didn't stun him with Weaver. So that might have been... Yeah, we ultimated with Big Time onto him to give him the disrupted. And then... Oh, shit, let's just watch. So we ultimated there, gave him the disrupted, hit everybody. Stole the death proof. But then I don't think this... Oh, it did stun him. Yeah, so all of that worked out relatively well. But then we should have stunned over here and then continued focusing on him. And instead, we just kept focusing on him, I think. We did the ultimate, and it didn't go well. Yeah. So that was the big turning point there. Is we should have stunned him so that he couldn't taunt us and then killed Quicksilver. That's my bad. If we manage to full clear this, if we one-shot this and lose because of that, I'm going to be pissed. I thought you didn't want to bring the Eternals against Morgan Le Fay because she gets speed up against mythic things. I thought that was why you don't use Eternals here. I kind of want to do this room next and then clean up the last one. Because if we can make this work, I'm going to feel like a freaking superhero. Where's Tits? All right, so let's change the room. Actually, that's not bad. No worries, Foster, you're good. Icarus kills Scarlet Witch and you double tap. Fair. Oh. So how confident do we feel about this with a roughly 500k punch up? Do we go for the one shot or do we double sack into it? Easy win? Oh my god, I don't know, man. I don't know. For science, Baby Mephisto, you good? Okay. Christ. I wish I had your confidence. All right, and here it is. Now, we do still have one cleanup room left to do, but this is the last of our actual fights. This is the big one. This is Mephisto along with Spider Society. They've got 3 diamonds on Gwen. They've got red or Gear 19 for Peter B, Penny, and Mephisto. Even Pavitar's no slouch on this team. Like this, I've never gone against Mephisto, guys. I don't know. I want to say this is going to be a fight. People in chat keep telling me this is a really, really easy win. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous, and I wish I had their confidence. We're bringing in the full Cabal team as well as Titania and Kang. All these guys are really heavy hitters. All of them are pretty well built up. Titania is, I think, only level 95. She's not as big as she could possibly be, but I don't know. We'll have to see how this goes. I've never gone against Mephisto yet, so the game plan is all in on Mephisto. Just keep hitting him as hard as we possibly can, and then deal with the Spider Society after that if we have to. Now, what I'm not 100% on is because Mephisto has to get double exhausted, if this doesn't do well, we have to keep it anyways so that we can get him to that double exhausted phase and even have a chance of beating him. So I don't know, for science, we're gonna do it. Maybe check out Mephisto's kit. All right. So we're gonna go. As I said, we're gonna go full on into Mephisto. Let's see what we can do here. He resisted, but he did get the thing. We do have an ultimate already here. And he does have the vulnerable, so why not? We are barely tickling this guy. Starting to get a little bit of damage here. Kang is down. That's brutal. Let's try and strip some of these guys of their stuff. Not so much. He is down to yellow. So he is taking some significant damage, but so is our team. If we can get to the Namor ultimate, we might be okay here. Namor is going to do some damage, but he needs to survive long enough to get there. Damn it! Okay. That significantly hurts. No Iron Patriot. We have to keep it, because we have to get him to the double... whatever. Brutal. Now, did he get healed from that? I couldn't quite see. It looks like he went up significantly higher, in which case we're kind of screwed. He did take some damage, but... Probably not. Probably not, you Jazz. All right, so we're going to throw bullshit at it. All right, so route number 2, second try. We're going to just throw some nonsense at it, and at least then we'll have the double exhausted on them for the third try. And we'll have to do our absolute best with that last round. Maybe actually screw this. Maybe we bring in Illuminati so we at least get the points. Because I don't think we're going to be useful anywhere else, so... And then just random 5th. Not that random. No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's see. Guardian? We do not have new warriors. We use them. People are saying they wouldn't have kept that. That's fair, but I don't know. It seems like one of those things. I doubt it matters who you bring. Exactly, which is why I'm bringing Illuminati, because at least then I get the points for the event. That's essentially why these people are here. We're sacking for the sake of sacking at this point. All right, room number 2, we're going into it for the second time. We're bringing the Illuminati, or at least all the Illuminati guys I have, simply because we need them for the event going on right now. This is simply just to get them to that second sack so that he doesn't get his charges and bonuses and stuff like that. And then Guardian was just another character. If we can do any damage to them at all, I'll be very happy with it. But honestly, this is just for points for the event and to get the double sack. Yeah, exactly. I don't think we're winning this match. I think that was our golden goose there, unfortunately. I would have loved to have seen what a Namor Ultimate would have done to Mephisto and the rest of that team, though. That's what I was hoping for. Uh-oh. Okay, so we spawn in. Mephisto is... got a little bit of damage on him. Not as much as I'd like. Guardian's almost dead instantly. Yeah, there goes Guardian. As we said, this team's going to fall apart pretty quickly, but they'll just get that double exhausted on them, so... Are we even going to take a turn? Doesn't look like we are. And Mephisto healed, so we're actually in a worse position. Fantastic. All right. So keeping in mind we do still have another room to clear, I think he's going to full clear us pretty easily. So I'm pretty confident we lost regardless. But we do need to have something to deal with this because I do want to get as many points as possible just in case. So what does this room look like? God, we're down to the scraps. We use Tangled. One second. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Undying might be the play. No worries was the answer. Sorry? Try using the sprinkler. Undying. Yeah. The week off with the kids, so the twins are upstairs and now she's down here with me. Which means less swearing. No, I feel like I want... You use Undying in 6? Undying might be the play, but New Words was the answer. Holy cow. So what do we use here? Is there anything we can use here? Do we even have a chance, to be honest? I think we're just kind of screwed, right? Like, because as somebody mentioned, like, Superior, or the Spider Society alone is going to mess us up, let alone Mephisto. Not much. Not much. We go into Noir and maybe like Emma or something, just to try and slow them down, speed us up a little bit. And then do Undying with some, like, Undying Loki or something in the last room. What's up, gamers? Gamer sale at Toric? Oh, at Oric? Okay. Gamers, whatever. Maybe we finish the last room and then we know what we've got left. So we use Undying here. With maybe like Loki. Something like that. I don't know about Bill. Bill might not be the right call here. Bill is an Asgardian, though, right? So he will, like, if he dies, that's just an extra Greg for us. And none of these are people we're going to use in the other room, so we're kind of okay there. Or do we replace Bill with, like... My Death Seed looks like crap. They're like 1,500 or something, or like 1.5 million, something like that. DS. Like, I haven't touched them in a while. They're all pretty low. Level 90. Not good. I think this isn't terrible. And doesn't touch anything we want to use in the other room. All right, so we're gonna go into room number 6 for the second time. We're gonna leave room number 2 until we 1 second. Sorry, guys. Strange already altered. If you can control Morgan Le Fay, this can work. Okay. All right, so room number 6, we're going to go in this for the second time. We're going to bring our Undying team along with Loki and Beta Ray Bill. Thought process being here is just kind of trying to... I don't even know. Just trying to save things for left for room number 2, to be honest. That sounds terrible. All right, so for room number 6, we're going to do it for the second time. We're going to bring our Undying team along with some Asgardians. The Asgardians will give her more fodder if she goes down quickly, as well as Loki should help speed up. Now, I know it's not great bringing in some Mystics against Morgan Le Fay, but they are going to be exhausted, and we know that he's already done his ultimate. We should be okay here. We're going to give it a shot. Worst case scenario, none of this is stuff we're going to use against room number 2, so we're not hurting ourselves at all by trying this. We've pretty much already lost anyways, so whatever. All right, Juggernaut down instantly. Let's make people attack Morgan Le Fay. Didn't do all that much, but so be it. We're going to go hard into Morgan. We lost our Iron Man. 1 second. Lost our Beta Ray Bill. No worries. Again, her having the bleeds is not terrible for us. Can we get Loki to survive for another couple of seconds? I love that they're focusing on Greg. Keep doing that. Color. 1 second. All right, their Morgan Le Fay went into stealth mode, unfortunately. That's okay. This can hit her anyways. She attacked her own Agatha, which is fantastic for us. Unfortunately, now Agatha's in stealth mode. Got a couple of Gregs. This is going to do bad things for us. We need to keep her alive, and unfortunately, she's going down way too quickly. If we can at least get rid of more... Okay, we got rid of Agatha. That's not terrible, but we need to get rid of Morgan Le Fay. She's the biggest issue here. I need you guys to stop being around her. Okay, that's really terrible for us. And that's pretty much game. Damn it. Hilariously, this was the room I was confident about. Yeah, exactly. My Zuggernaut's not as big as he should be. What's up, Dingo? War dogs are not good. Sorry, my war dogs are not good. Like, I would much rather bring in Death Seed, if anything. I'm not saying that's necessarily good. I'm just saying, you know, of the two options, at least this is technically a team. Okay, one sec. Death Seed should be fine after double exhaust. Magneto's gonna go first and blind them. Archangel's gonna do good things. I mean, 1.3, they're actually smaller than I thought they were. All right, room number 6, they're double exhausted. They're only down to 2 characters left. Magneto should blind them. Archangel here should do okay. I'm hoping this will do nicely because, quite frankly, it's our last chance. And realistically, we probably already lost this round, but whatever. Let's just try it out. At this point, we're also just running into quickly getting to our wall where we have to sign off. So let's see if we can actually take this Mephisto out at all. Not, you know, after this fight. Okay. Pull them in, blind them. Oh, fuck me. That was the wrong attack. God damn it. That should have been the ultimate. Been so long since I've used this team. I don't think it's going to matter too drastically, but that should have been the ultimate. Okay. Even with a misplay, we managed to get that one on the 3rd try. Let's go back and see if we can beat Mephisto on a 3rd try. All right. Doot. Oh, we go. We're going to use Noir. 1 second. This happened to me last week. One lost fight screwed me up my whole Crucible. Dropped 3 unintentional attacks. Let's play Ask the Chat. Common include us. We might be. What? Striker. Wait, what? All right, so we used Loki, so we can't make her go faster. I think we go Emma here and just try and go as fast as possible. I think we're screwed either way, but Whoop, that's not what I want to do. Also not what I want to do. What do we use instead of Emma? What's up, cleaning agent? We're going up against our very first Mephisto, and it's going about as well as you would expect. Like, we don't really have anyone that does damage. That's fair. We don't have a ton of great options in that category left. The randos in the back? I mean, my daughter's back there, if that's what you mean. All right, room number 2. This is our third fight into Mephisto. He does have the double exhausted, but quite frankly, we used up all of our main fights trying to get through the rest of the rooms, so we are kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Now, when I say that, all these characters are already level 100. A couple of them are gear tier 19. Like, it's not the worst it could possibly be, but this is definitely not a team that I would expect to do very well here. It's not the team I should have brought. We did try to go for glory by using our Cabal with Kang and Titania in the first round. If we'd saved that for the third round, I'd be way more confident right now, but we did try for glory, and it kind of bit us in the ass. Let's see how we do with the hodgepodge. Cleaning agent, I was watching Highlander last night. My God, this is going to be a rough one. I honestly, the amount of times I had to rewind it because I kept falling asleep during the movie, brutal. Absolutely brutal. All right, double exhausted. He still has 10 charges. Wow. Okay, let's hit everybody. Honestly, if we can even, I don't think we're going to win here, but if we can even just take out Mephisto, I'm going to count it as a win regardless. It's regarded as the best of them? Don't tell me that. All right, we got Mephisto down to yellow. To red. Is there any chance? Just let me kill Mephisto. Everybody else can ruin my day. That's fine. Just let me get Mephisto. Yeah, Highlander 1. Come on, baby. Nope. Oh, and he goes into hiding like a bitch. Nope. All right. Didn't even kill Mephisto. Just a sad, sad day in Mongolian land. All right, so unfortunately, we did not clear room number 2. It took too many tries in room number 3, so we're left with a pretty sour 40,982. Assuming Red Cobra attacked at all, he should probably get the win on this. Let's see if he's done his attacks yet. He still has 5 hours left to go, and nothing yet, so there's still hope. Yep, no score is populating, so there's still hope. Albeit incredibly small, but hey, I'll take a default win. That still counts. All right, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. That was a good time, although a bit of a loss, I'm sure. So if you enjoyed watching that, head over to the twitch.tv/The Monguli Show where we record this live. Hit the follow button so you know when we go live in the future. If you made it this far in the video, you probably enjoyed it. Consider hitting that like button as it does help out the channel quite a bit. And maybe subscribe so you can see more great content like this going forward. Until next time, Commanders, I hope you're safe, I hope you're well, and good luck to you. All right, alerts should be back on now. That's not even a big fist. Shut up, Holmes. We tried. Unpinned message. All right. All right, I appreciate the gesture, cleaning agent, and we are wearing the, full ensemble, so why not? But it's noon. Unfortunately, this is a pretty hard out, so I'm gonna have to send you off to somewhere. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. We'll be back. We might be back super late tonight, but we'll definitely be back first thing in the morning. My kids are having an overnight. My wife's out of town. I have no reason to wake up first thing, so we'll definitely be playing some more, and I really, really want to get back into Hollow Knight because that game is so much fun. Let's see who's live. I think I saw Dorky was live, right? Oh, Rolf Kieran's live. Doing Marvel Strike Force. Yeah, we'll jump over to Rolf. He's a good guy. We like him. We'll start the raid. All right, everybody. Cheers. We'll get this video loaded soon, and we're going to have the first episode of our rating edited by Jacob Holmes, starring myself, Run 7, and Cleaning Agent. So if you're interested in that, we're going over the entire Mad Max franchise. It was a really fun video to edit, or to record, and I can't wait to see what he did with it. So let's go check that out. And the next one of that, the next R rating we're going to do is Highlander, which I have to assume is going to be us just absolutely tearing this movie to shreds. So, have a great day, everybody. We'll see you first thing in the morning. Go hang out and give your love to Rolf Kieran here. Until next time, later, y'all.